Hey everyone, T-Bird stacking this the Wi-Fi connected. My Wi-Fi isn't working very well because my Wi-Fi extender was working too well this summer. Let's see if I can get this plugged in. Wi-Fi. So I'm out in the garage trying to stream through the garage, so I'd have it on 2.5 megahertz. I didn't want to put it in the 5G. This one should be doing better. Woo! Yeah, there it is. It looks like I'm still live. My laptop going here. Man, it's cold out here. Hold on a second here. Let's get my live stream going on my laptop. That way there I can see. Hopefully the volume's turned down. Woo, Minty Cactus. How you doing, Joe? Scrap Metal Racing, Justin Winch. Woo! Yeah, I got copper. I got molten copper. I had it going there. We're gonna do a griffin pour, a tiki pour, maybe a coin pour, heart pour. Let's take a look down into the bowels of the crucible. Woo! I put more copper in there. I probably got about 25 ounces in there. Let me see if I can't. I haven't done this in a while. Look down into the bowels of the crucible. You can see the molten copper. Ooh. Dang it, disconnected. There you can kind of see that. Let me close that cover. Get this phone. Ooh, got my buddy J Dog right over there. All right, buddy, hit you back up. We're going to do some ice quench. Once I do some pouring, I got these graphite warmed up a little bit. Try to get this positioned. That way there you guys can see the ice quench. See me pour it. I probably got about 25 to 28 ounces of copper in there. I got the ice quench bowl right there. These shouldn't be hot anymore. Heated them up earlier. I'm going to turn around. I got a brand new Theodol furnace I got in the house, plus something else. I got the old ones here though. Give me just a minute. Looks a bit fuzzy. Yeah, it does. Because I'm on the 2.5G. My Wi-Fi isn't working out here in the garage because it broke earlier in the year. So I've got to quite the little distance between the Wi-Fi in the house and out here in the garage. I don't know if I can change it on the fly or not. If I change it, the other one won't work as good. It'll be more clear. I'm hoping that's a little better now. It don't look that bad on my laptop. It's going to be a little fuzzy. Let me take a look back over here and see if that Wi-Fi extender is connecting. It looks like it's connected, but I don't know how well it's working. I'm going to have to break down and go buy a brand new Wi-Fi extender. That's all there is to it. I'm going to have to buy a new Wi-Fi extender. I've been wanting to do it. I've just been so busy. But like I said, I got some copper here. It's all set. It looks like I'm streaming. It don't look too bad. Hey, Ray and Sandy, how you doing? Good to see you. Amy Harold. Woo! How you doing? Let me just set this up real quick, just in case anybody does any jewel gifts. Just a little cool. I'm going to set a goal here. I don't know. Time. I don't think I'm going to be on here an hour, but I'm going to set it for an hour. I start the goal just in case. There it is. All righty. How's it now, Scrap Metal Racing? No, that's a glass table. Oh, yeah, it's a little fuzzy. It cuts in and out, doesn't it? Oh, let me see here. Yeah, I want to turn on the Mr. Heater, but it'll make carbon dioxide in here, and I don't want any of that. Let me heat these up real quick, and I'll get positioned. Because it has been a while since I've came out here, and I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to get out here and do some pouring, some silver, and some copper. I'm just going to use one of my old pieces here to get a good feel for how I want this positioned. It's cold. I'll do one of those, put the tiki bar in there. Let me see here. I want the position. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. That'll work. Woo! Burr! Somebody turn up the heat. Yeah, cutting out fuzzy still. Dang it. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't. Hold. Let me try to open up the garage door. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. If I open the garage door, it might give me a little better signal. That might or might not help. I don't know. I don't know if that'll help out. I just opened up the garage door. I don't know if that'll help or not. And you can run the 3D gray. Omega, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, I'm going to get right into doing this Griffin pour. I'm going to get right into it. I'm just going to warm it back up. Just make sure there's no condensation on it. I apologize about the Wi-Fi. The extender, my extender out here in the garage ain't working very well. So I'm going directly from the Wi-Fi in the house to out here. I'll heat these up again real quick just so I get any moisture out of them. It's cold, and when they're cold and the heat hits them, they create moisture. So at least I'm able to heat these up a little bit. I'm hoping my phone is still going. I'm looking at my laptop. I almost didn't want to bring my laptop out here because it's so cold. I'll do this Griffin pour first, and I'll get it out. I'll do an ice quench. That was my volume, my sound. It's actually clear. Yeah, I think it probably helped out that I opened up the 16-foot metal door. Let me get my gloves on here, my safety gloves. Woo! Wow. Yeah, I should have popped that Mr. Heater on, that propane Mr. Heater. But then I would have, like I said, I would have sucked out a lot of the oxygen out of the room here. Alrighty. Here we go, the Griffin pour. We'll do an ice quench. Probably got about 28 ounces of copper in here. Here we go. Woo! Set this back in there. Let it melt back up and we'll pour something else. All right. Wow. Looks like there's some nice colors on there. This notoriously has problems coming out of here. It sticks in there pretty good. There it is. Ready for the ice quench. Here we go, ice quench. Listen for it. Woo! A little geyser there. Yeah. Woo, Amy Harold. Oh my, thank you so much. That's awesome. Thank you, Amy Harold. Love you, sister. See if we can't get this out of here. Boy, it melted. It sank right in there. It's down in the ice. I don't know if I can get that out of there. There it is. Woo! Now I brought some paper towels. Dry that off a little bit. Who wants to take any guesses for bragging rights on this Griffin bar? I know this one's number 21. This is my 21st Griffin pour. Woo! Awesome. Gonna be a little bit of red on him, not a whole lot. Who wants to take some guesses? I don't know if you can see this real quick. Maybe we'll do two. Yeah, maybe we'll do two Griffin pours. I got quite a bit of copper in there. I'm gonna set this on there. You guys take some guesses if you want. How much you guys weigh? Yeah, that's cool. It is, Ray. Thank you so much. We still got a lot of liquid copper in there. Oh yeah, it's all molten. Here we go. Scrap metal saying 5.6. Woo! Here it goes. Let me check, put it on there. Oh, 8.64 ounces. Woo! 8.64 ounces. Alrighty. I'll let you guys decide. You guys want to do a Griffin pour, or you want to do a tiki pour, a heart pour, or you want to do a coin pour? I'm going to go again for a Griffin, unless you guys say otherwise. We can do a tiki pour. Got a little water on there. Do another one. Scrap Metal Racing saying he wants to see a tiki pour. A tiki pour. All right, gun, race and gun. I probably could, but that's going to suck up a lot of the copper. Let's put that one right there, and we'll do a tiki pour. We'll do a tiki pour. Heat that up. And we'll hear the tiki bar. We'll hear him do a little screech. Set that over there. Get gloves back on. Woo! Yeah, it's cold out here. Brr. Okay, here we go. You guys ready for it? Here we go. We're going to do a tiki pour. Woo! This out of the way. There's a tiki. Set that back in there. We'll hurry up and get him in there and do a quench. Let me knock that in there, that ladle. There we go. All right. Who's ready for the tiki quench? Griffin pour. We'll do another Griffin pour after. Here comes a little tiki quench. Woo! Let's get him out of here. Oh, man. There he goes. Get these gloves off. Tiki bar. I'm not sure what number tiki he is. Check out the back of him. He's going to have some nice red on him. He's got some cool designs in there. Almost looks like a giraffe. I see a giraffe in there. Who wants to take a guess on the tiki? The tiki pour. Get your guesses on the tiki. Let you turn around and take a few guesses for bragging rights. My wipe a little bit of the water that's splattering out all over the place, and it's freezing. It's freezing to my desk. All right. Let me move some of that stuff around here. I'll set that over there. I'll do another Griffin pour. After this, I'll heat him back up. What do you guys think? Who we got? Minty Cactus is still in here. Amy Harold. OC Omega. Scrap Metal. Ray. Southeast Stacker. Woo, good to see you. How you doing, Grumpy? Alrighty. Any guesses? You got 1.4. Justin Winch says. Woo, let's take a look. I think he knows. I think he knows. 1.5. OC Omega. Here we go. 1.32 ounces. Woo, Raz Bobo. You missed a Griffin pour and a tiki pour. Did a nice quench. Woo. There's the tiki. Did a Griffin pour. He was like 8.7 some odd, 8.76 ounces, I think. I forget. 8.64. 8.64 ounces. Number 21, we're going to pour another Griffin right now. We're going to pour another Griffin right now. Woo! Okay, that should be all set up pretty good. I'll heat that up a little bit again just to make sure. Actually, it feels nice and warm. I don't think I need to heat that up. No, I don't think I need to heat that up. We'll go right into pouring it. And then we'll do another Griffin ice quench. Woo! Here we go. You guys ready? Here it comes. Griffin pour number 22. Woo, check out that metal. Wow. Awesome. Let me knock that ladle back down in there. That way there it can melt up. Knock this out of here. Think about what your guesses are. I'll let you for bragging rights. This Number 22, Griffin pour. Come on. There it goes. All right. Do an ice quench. Ice quench on the Griffin. Here we go. You guys ready? Woo! Yeah, he's melted right down into the ice. That was a solid block of ice. I'm going to fight to get this guy out of here too. Come on. There it goes. There it goes. Now I can reach in there and grab him. Think about your guesses on that. You already got a heads up from the other one of how much this is going to be. I'm going to dry him off a little bit, get that water off from him. Scrap metal coming in at 8.9. Justin Wentz is 5. OC Omegas is 7.4. He's going to come out about the same way as the other one. He's going to have a lot of copper. The copper. He'll have some reds in him though. He's got some cool different designs on the back. Oh man, I don't know. I think he's going to be a little less than the other one. The other one was 8.64 ounces. Let's take a look. Hello, Miss Aloha. How you doing? Good to see you. I know you guys probably ain't going to be able to see this, but I'm not going to keep moving the camera around. I can zoom in on it. I'm starting to shake a little bit because it's cold out here. Here we go. Woo! He's heavier. Wow. He's 9.14. Maybe I can bring this up. No, I can't. No, I can't. If I tip it, it'll fall. Make sure that's teared out. 9.14. He's heavier than the other one. Good to see you as well, Miss Aloha. Woo! Put my hands over this. Okay, that's the number 2 T-Auto. Number 3 T-Auto isn't out of the package yet. Number 3 isn't out of the package. Woo! Oh, that ladle didn't go down and melt. I'm gonna have to try to persuade that ladle to go down in there. Let me see. It's going down in there. It's not going fast enough. We'll give it a few minutes. Now look at the chat and talk in the chat. Yeah, it's 15.0 degrees in here. Woo! It's a little cool. Yeah, I'm getting a little warmth from the 2-auto furnace. If none of you had noticed it or heard me talking about it, I finally got my laser printer. There was a toss-up from getting a 3D printer or a laser printer. I got a laser engraving printer. I'm going to have to take a few days, maybe a week, and get used to how to operate it and function it. I'll do an unboxing on it maybe tomorrow or the next day. I haven't taken it out of the box yet, but that's going to be awesome. I also ordered some bronze coin planchets, blank ones, to do a T-bird design on it, or whatever I choose to do. I can engrave names. I can do images. I can do somebody's picture. the things I can do with that are unlimitless. Woo! Yeah, until that ladle gets down there. I kind of wanted to put some more copper in there, but it's going to take just a little bit for that to warm up. The ladle that froze up on the way of me pouring that last one had stayed leaned up, and I just knocked it in. It's melting down. I don't think I have enough to do a Griffin pour, but I probably got enough to do a heart pour. I kind of wanted to do one of those. So I think once that melts up a little bit, I'm going to do a heart pour. If I got anything left, maybe I'll do another tiki bar pour. Engraved, woo, on everything. Yeah, I guess so. I'll have to do that for at least one of them, eh? Maybe on the tiki bars. Woo on the back. Woo! Yeah, that's funny, brother. Yeah, just taking a peek in there. Yep. Okay, that ladle melted right up. I think what I'm gonna do, because I got some, I'm getting down there. I got to remember that those they don't look like it, but they take up a lot of metal. Those Griffin pours. One's 9 ounces, the other one's eight, almost, well, 8.64, and the other one's just a little over 9 ounces. So just those two together, that's pretty much about 16 ounces. That's a pound of copper. But I'm balling up a little ball of pure 999 copper, and I'm going to turn around and drop it in there. It won't take too long for it to go, but I'll open this up and I'll let you guys see me drop it in there. It'll take a little bit. That ladle that forms, that freezes on the way coming out, I had to knock that down, and that takes a little bit for it to melt down into the pool of copper down there. On the back, on the back of T-Bird Snow Angel poker chip. Yeah, I got to take some time. It was a perfect day today for me to do it, but I got way too busy. I wanted to do that today, scrap metal. If I can get myself a good day, we get the snow for it. A good day where I can go out there, I'll make another T-Bird Snow Angel, and what you guys make me do. But that'll be pretty good if I can get one and use my red, my orange, and my black. If I can get it to come out this time really nice, I'll take a snapshot of it and I'll send it out and get some T-Bird Snow Angel poker chips done up. Woo! There goes another big piece of copper. Yeah, let me load that right back up. I probably got, I don't know. I got this pure 999 copper, never used. Awesome copper. This is what I usually do almost every one of my pours with. I had one piece that I'd put in there that wasn't like this used piece that's never been used, but I had a bigger piece than that I put in there for the original melt, other than this copper wire. I'm just going to keep loading that up. That way there we can pour some more. That is so awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you, OC Omega. Turn on the heater since you have the, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I could. Well, it ain't going to throw any heat. I could turn that Mr. Heater on. Maybe have it facing my way, maybe. I don't know if you guys can even see over that. Can you? Yeah, you can. You can see the propane tank. See if I can't get this on going. Oh, now I'd have to plug it in. Dang it. No, I've got all my extension cords all used up. I got one for the lighting up above, and I got another one with a tri-plug on it, and that's all plugged into my furnaces. Let's see. No, I need another one. No, I don't have another extension cord. Well, the Mr. Heater will have to stay unplugged. I'll make sure I get the propane shut back off. Yep, shut off. That was a good idea. I could have put it in the back and had it face towards me if I had another extension cord, because I got my other one plugged into my Wi-Fi extender over there. I got two that are going supplying the in the furnaces, and I have another one over there on top of the Doom buggy. I'll take you for a little ride here. Yeah, I was doing woodworking here a while back, and I still got my skill there. And on top of the Doom buggy, I got my Wi-Fi extender that's broken. The antennas, I don't even know if they're working. But I'm out of extension cords, brother. I got to get more extension cords. But let me see how this copper's. Bring you guys over here. You can see that. Yeah, where's the Mr. Heater's right down there. Right down there. I got to get that running. 4-wheeler too. Let me see how this is coming along. Oh, yeah, it's melting. Like, it's not quite melted yet. Another 5 minutes, maybe. It'll be probably melted. I'll just sit back right here, have my hands over the 2 auto. I got to be careful because even if I, like, say if I get in front of the camera, it sometimes affects the signal of the Wi-Fi in the house. Looks like I got 14 people, 18 likes. Woo! Awesome. It's lagging again. Yeah, it might be because I was moving the camera around, maybe standing in front of it, obstructing the Wi-Fi signal. The 5 megahertz is more crucial. You get clear, faster imaging, but it won't go through walls as good. So I have it on the 2.5 gigahertz, and that's the quality ain't quite as good, but it protrudes through walls better than the 5G. So, like I said, I got to get myself another Wi-Fi extender, a real nice one. I'll probably replace the Wi-Fi in my house at the same time, get a brand new one, a different one, because the one I got now is over 5 years old. It's seen its better days, and I'll get a brand new Wi-Fi extender for out here. That way there, my capability would be a whole lot better. Just warming my hands up behind the scenes. Maybe this time I can zoom in a little bit when I do the pouring. I should have had you zoomed in on that graphite pour. I didn't think about it though. Oh man. You got snow where you're at still? We've had a lot of snow. Fort Gatia also and Bellows Forge. They got snow down in where they live. Boy, it's been a cold snap for the whole eastern United States. I think it's came right through the mid states all the way through, went down as far as I think Georgia. I was watching all sorts of videos where they had all kinds of snow, slush on the roads and accidents. Wow. Looks like it's running fine right now though, isn't it? Need to go rest for a while. Alrighty, Amy, thank you so much. Try to get rid of your cold. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, hopefully we'll catch you out there. Michael's, I'll pop in there real quick. Say hi. But thank you so much for that super chat. Amy, thank you, thank you. You think you need a new internet provider? Yeah, then your Wi-Fi might work. Yeah, I got to get, my internet provider is pretty good, but I just got to get a new Wi-Fi system, especially my extender. Oh yeah, nice molten copper. All righty, let's see. Copper's all nice and molten. Oh, it'll only take a second or two. Let me throw one more piece in. Let me throw another ball up another piece because that'll one piece will melt real quick. And I'll have just a little bit extra. I wonder how much copper I'm going to have that I'm going to pour. Well, this is melting. I'll throw this in there. I'll let that melt up. I'm going to weigh these pieces real quick. I'll tell you what they are again. And when I get done, I'll do a final weight of how much copper I had in there melted. This Griffin pour was the first one. I'm going to have to, where's my pen? Okay, I know. Okay, 8.64. That's number 21 Griffin pour. 8.6. The second one was 9.14. That's pretty much close to 16 ounces of copper. Then we had this little Tiki. He was a smaller guy, 1.32. That's about 17 ounces. So I got at least 10 more ounces in there. I'd probably have enough to do one more of those Griffin pours if I wanted. But I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to, like I said, I want to pour a heart pour. I want to pour that. Let me see how I want to position myself here. I'm in a good area. Yeah, that ain't bad. I like that. I like that. I'll warm that up. Get this out of the way. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but I can see it where the condensation, as soon as you heat it up, it gets wet, forms some condensation. Got to heat that up and get that condensation out of there. OC Omega saying 18. Well, I ain't finished pouring yet, though. I probably got somewhere close to 10 ounces of copper still left inside there. I'm not done pouring yet, but we'll see. Woo! All ready? You guys ready? Let me take a quick look here. Oh, yeah. All kinds of liquid copper. Here we go. You got heart pour. Oh, I'm shaking. Woo, that's going to be a fat heart. Oh, my. Let me knock that in there. I think what I'll do is I'll knock that in there. Oh, man, look at that. That's going to be a big heart. I'm going to put some more copper in there. Balling up another few pieces, and I'll throw a few more pieces in there so I don't run out. I'm not going to, but it's a good point in time where I got the liquid copper in there and let it melt up. Thank you, Miss Aloha. And I want to start getting into doing more of my copper pouring and silver pouring as well. I haven't because of my new job, trying to get my footing and everything. But let's see here. Get this out of here. We'll do a quench on it. Oh man, look at the backside of that. Anybody want to take guesses on this? Here we go. Going for an ice quench. It fell right into the water. It slipped off the ice and fell right into the water. Is Bobo still out here? He wanted me to do a snow quench. I was going to throw some snow on there. I don't know what number heart pour that one is. Anybody want to take any guesses on that one? How much that one's going to weigh? I'll bring it over here and I'll zoom it in a little bit. I'll zoom it in to maybe you can see it. Oh, boy. Get in there. There we go. Think about your guesses. I'll reposition this camera real quick so you guys can actually see it. How much? 1.43. Justin says scrap metal says 1.39. Scrap metal 1.39. 3.12. 1.75. 2.2. Woo! Oh man! Oh, I got the circle of death. Now it's gone. Hey, how you doing, collector? 2.92. Woo! I don't know if that's my lab doing that or if that's my phone doing that. 2.92. 2.92. Get out and position you, and we'll pour something else. So here, this time I'll get you guys even closer to the action. I'll zoom you in. All righty. I know Ray and Sandy was out there earlier. He said to pour a pew-pew. You don't guys know what a pew-pew is. I know that would take up the rest of my metal. That's a pew-pew. I don't know if I'd have enough for a pew-pew. I don't know. What do you guys think? You have to do a pew-pew? I know Southeast Stackers has one of my pew-pews. Who was I got? You do a pew-pew. I'll take the rest of my metal. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, we got liquid. Let me get the rest of my copper wire here and ball it up and get it inside the molten pool of copper in there. And maybe we'll pour that pew-pew. Just 0.7. I think he's talking about a grid, asking everybody earlier about thinking about how much I've got. I just dropped in another piece. I'm balling more. It's always good to see each and every one of you, and always good to see you as well. Just that stopped in is, man, my laptop. Maybe because of the fact I got in front of it. Yeah, I got to get a new Wi-Fi and extender. Liquid, dropped in another ball. I got 2 more pieces I got to ball up. 2 more pieces I got to ball up that I had pre-prepared. I'll get those balled up and thrown in there and get that melted. Maybe we'll pour that pew-pew lag. Yeah, it's got a lot to do with my Wi-Fi. My Wi-Fi extender, I dropped it earlier this year and it broke the antennas on the top. It says it's on, but I don't working. So I'm actually trying to go through the walls of my garage in my house to reach my Wi-Fi in the house. There, I'll put that in there. We'll give it a few minutes and we'll pour that pew-pew. I'm hoping Ray is still out here. We're going to heat that pew-pew up a little bit with the nap gas. You guys already know how much the first Griffin was. You guys know how much the second Griffin was. You know how much the little tiki bar. None of these are cleaned up yet. Then the heart. I probably got enough to pour this pew-pew. Let's see, how do I like to pour that? I'm going to have to heat it up. Yeah, I'm going to pour that like that. And we'll do another pew-pew. Well, my fingers are froze. Get that heated up a little bit. Get the moisture off from that one. Battery saver is on. Oh my laptop isn't. The battery's going to die in my laptop. So I might not be able to see the chat if my laptop dies. I won't be able to see the chat. We're going to do a pew-pew for the final. The final. Woo! That should be good enough. Yeah, it is. All right, we got liquid. Then we'll do a quench on it. I don't know if I can dump out some of this water real quick and we'll get the ice quench. That way there, it doesn't soak right in there. Hold on, let me go dump this water out. We got a full moon out there tonight. Oh! Yeah, I dumped out most of the water. So I won't go in the water when I do that. And we'll actually get the quench, the ice quench. Reheat that tiki up just in case we got enough to do another tiki bar. Alrighty, guys, here we go. I'm gonna do a pew-pew. Hopefully I got enough to pour it. I should have. I'm gonna find out. Oh yeah, a little extra. I'll knock that in there. I think we're gonna do a pew-pew. Close that down, let that melt back up. Woo! Here we go. Get that pew-pew out of there and hurry up and throw that in the quench water. In the ice quench. You ready, guys? Here goes. Didn't have you positioned right, did I? Woo! If I can't get that out of there. He went all the way down to the bottom. There we go. Again, but I'll just turn it over there a little bit so you guys can kind of see it. Take some guesses on that pew pew, how much that weighs. Gonna have some nice reds on the back of there. Some reds in the front. Not too much, but it's gonna be a little bit. Who wants to take some guesses on that pew pew? Justin Wench is saying 2.33. OC Omega saying 7.22. Now they're pretty good size. I'll let you change your guesses. You know how much those are. You know how much those are in comparison. Here we go. We'll put it on there. Woo! 5.77 ounces. I don't know if you guys can see the ounces on there or not. 5.77. And we got more copper. With my glove on. I'll get this pew pew out of here. Graphite mold. Set that over there. We'll be done with that. It's not hot. The top one is. The bottom one's not. Let me see how much copper I think we got in here. Oh, it's almost melted. We don't have a whole lot. It's going to shoot right out of there. I'm barely going to have enough. There's not even quite an ounce in there. There's probably about an ounce. I probably got enough to make a real small tiki. I think what I'll do, and it's difficult to do because when you got very difficult to pour when you've got a little bit of metal left. Very difficult to pour when you've got a little bit of metal left. So there'll be a very small tiki. And I'll try to do a small tiki pour. Yeah, my laptop just about ready to die. All righty, here we go, guys. Can't really see the chat anymore. My battery's running low. You might want to plug in your PC. All right, here we go. Oh, man, the top's all cooled off. So I'm going to have to pour this quick. I don't want to do it too quick, though. Just a little bit. Hardly anything. I'm going to set that over there. And I'll show you here in a minute. We'll do the quench on it. I got almost a full tiki. Let me turn the camera down just a little bit so you can see the quench. I'll try to put it over there on the side. Here goes the tiki. Got him right here. Oh man. He went right in there. I don't know how I'm going to get him out of there. Oh, man. I'm going to have to turn this upside down. There it is. I got him out the old-fashioned way. I got him out the old-fashioned way. I tipped it. Yeah, he's a little guy. All righty. Let me see. I'll put it over him real quick, and I'll let you guys know what he weighs, and you guys can take a guess on what you think the whole grand total is. He's 1.09 ounces. We had 2 grip and pours, 2 tiki pours, a heart pour, and a pew pew. That's what we got. What do you guys think a grand total is? Let's see here. Let me see if I can't get my laptop to function a little bit. I got to get rid of that window. It's still on, but it's at me anytime. Oh, man, I'm freezing. It burned itself under ice. It did. Did you see that, Sean? It sank right in there. I can't hear or see the I'm going to move you over here a little bit so you can see the grand total. We'll stack it up there. You got to be careful because when I get in front of that camera, it cuts out my Wi-Fi signal for some reason. We got any? Oh, my computer's shutting down. My computer's gone. I can't see the chat anymore. Take your guesses on the total weight. Total weight of how much copper I poured. I'm going to start piling this on. 9.14. But the second one comes to a grand total of 17.79. Putting out a pew pew. 23.56 ounces. Let's do both tikis. One tiki added is 24.88 ounces. Pure 99 copper. The number 2 brings that total up to 25.98 ounces. And then we got that heart pour. Woo! 28.9 ounces. 28.9 ounces of 999 pure copper. Woo! Birds of the word. And I'm freezing my butt off. Yeah. I got the 2 auto shut down. We had a little more copper in there, not a whole lot, but it froze on the way coming out. Let me knock that out real quick. I'll zoom you guys back out so you can see me knocking that out of here. I took it out and stuck it in the other one. I'm going to take it and pour it right here. We'll do a little quench on that real quick. Let me throw the ice back in the hole. I'll throw that in there. Maybe we'll add that to it. We got a little button. That was in the bottom. Here we go. Little tiny button. And we got this little leftover piece. Let me cool him off. Sometimes I come up with some unique. That looks like a. Oh, looks like a little gun, like a rifle. Oops, dropped it. I can't feel my fingers anymore, guys. My fingers are just totally froze. Look at that. That's what was left over on the inside of the crucible. I don't know how much that weighs. Not a whole lot. But let me see here. Turn this back on. We'll add that to it because that's what I also had in there. So we had a grand total 28.89 ounces. I'm going to add that little button. That'll remelt again. 29.27. Now I'll add this little piece. 29.7. Almost 30 ounces of copper in there. Almost 30 ounces of copper. Woo! Alrighty, guys. I'll leave that one right out there for right now. That'll be melted again another time. I'm going to throw these in my pocket, bring them inside, get them cleaned up a little bit, and take you guys out and show you the moon. Woo! Let me zoom you guys back out. Out here afterwards, I got to shut the 2 auto off. Yeah, it's right up there, 1200 degrees Celsius. Shut that out. Grab my Pepsi. I'll show you guys the moon. There's one of my toys. Another one. Yeah, when I get inside there, me and Miss T-Bird gonna watch a movie and relax. There's the full moon. Yeah, I know scrap metal's out there saying, "Do T-Bird Angel." It's too freaking cold. Oh, I gotta scroll up here. My phone wasn't moving. Alrighty, Grumpy. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Miss Aloha. Thank you, Scrap Metal. Thank you, Heather. Thank you, Justin Winch. Thank you, OC Omega. Thank you, each and every one of you. I appreciate you stopping by. Alrighty. Yeah, the camera's shaking because I'm shaking because I'm cold. Whoo! She was shaking. Yeah, Scott Metal. Scott Metal says, "Flop down there, do a snow angel." Alrighty, guys. D-Rid out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Bird's the word. I'm doing that. I'm freezing. Take care, guys. D-Rid out.